Happy Friday and good morning. It is a non-working day for me and it is 10 to 9 and I'm getting ready to go to London to go to a museum. So as you know, my bucket list bingo, I have set myself a goal to go to 5 museums this year and that's what I'm doing. It is a solo trip, so it's a solo trip up London, which I don't know why, I'm very excited about. I love the independence. I love dating myself, let's say. I've got a bag put together and I'm just putting the finishing touches in, such as a battery charger. And I also made myself like a little packed lunch to save myself some money and stuff. I'm also trying to upgrade the quality of my footage because I realised that I used to film in cinematic 4K and it used to look great. And lately I've been just filming in normal video HD. So this is probably going to drain my battery faster, but at least it will be better quality. Now, in the actual museum, I have no idea what I can film, what I can't film. I'm sure that there's like some things that you're not allowed to maybe, but hopefully should just be fine. I think that I'll be a bit too shy to talk too much. As always, these vlogs are just for fun. These video diaries are just for fun. So if it ends up being just 10 minutes of me just panning things, that's what it's going to be. I won't know until we get there. So I'm currently looking for, like, I have this like little like tiny hairbrush that like pops out and stuff because my hair has gotten very long. Any bit of wind it then suddenly like knots up, leaving in about 10 minutes. And gonna go to the museum. Okay, so I have to walk around the entire British Museum because they were like, you can get into this entrance, which is the entrance that I used to know, only if you've like booked tickets, and the tickets are free. But I was just looking online because he was like, oh, go online, book tickets for free. You can come in this way. And the next one's available until like 12:40 and it is 10:30. So now I've got to walk around the entire building just to get to like the sort of like the no ticket entry. It's probably going to be busy, but I knew it was going to be, so I don't really care. We now seem to be in what is a very long queue because we've got to go through the bag check. So I think this like goes all the way like down here and up again.
finally found like the big room that you're meant to, well basically you used to come in through those front doors and then you'd sort of appear here. So I've come through basically like room through there and all the way down there. So I've done like one side of the museum. But yeah, this is like the classic room. And everything's so white, so bright. Yeah, I am now gonna go on to the other side. I've just discovered this, so I've just downloaded it. And so now I can have like a little tour in my ears, and I've put the my AirPods in, which I don't know how long they'll last, but I should have brought my wired ones just in case. So it's one of the reasons why I'm not using my microphones as well, is because I keep periodically charging my phone. And I like, because they're not Bluetooth. This is why I need to get the Bluetooth ones, I think. It's not as busy as I feared, I have to be honest. I'm very excited to get to the Egyptians. There you go, look. I think it did say room 4, but I'm almost certain there's a whole bunch of it upstairs. But, might be through here. Either way, I'm just going to wander around and see what I find. Okay, I'm going to bet that where this crowd is the Rosetta Stone. I reckon it's like... Where am I? Where's my finger? Where's my finger? I reckon it's right here. I'm going to try and squeeze my way to the front.
bit bored of filming because I feel like I'm focusing more on trying to make sure that I have enough footage and whatnot than actually enjoying the stuff. So I think I'm gonna only film now if there's something like I really want to show you guys, and aside from that I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it. I have now left the museum. I got a cheeky bubble tea to see me through because I'm not hydrated today. I've been drinking like half a bottle of Lucozade Sport. That's nothing. So I'm on my way back to the station, and I think I'll do like a little thoughts and whatnot when I get home. You know, it has been 2 weeks since I went to the museum, and I didn't actually realise that I had said, oh, I'm going to do like a bit of a wrap up when I get home, until I've literally just sort of finished editing the video. So I was correct. It was a lot of sweeping and swoops and everything. So I did get that correct. So hopefully not too boring. And, you know, because it gets to a point where it's kind of like, well, it's a bit like filming fireworks, you know, like who's actually going to be rewatching this or watching it and stuff. But obviously I wanted to show you some of my like favorite things that I came across in the museum. I had a very fun day from what I can remember. It was exhausting because I went around every single room, which if you've ever been to the British Museum, you will know that going to every single room is a feat in itself because it is massive. Obviously it got to a point where I wasn't particularly looking at everything very closely, but I was very chuffed that I went to every single room and I got at least a feel and a vibe for every single room. One thing that I always feel is a bit complicated, and I'm probably not qualified to really talk about, is the fact that we have these artifacts from different countries. And I am aware that some of those artifacts the countries have like asked for back. So I'm going to absolutely butcher the way that I pronounce this, but like the Corinthian marbles, I'm pretty sure that Greece has asked for them back. And from what I have researched, the British Museum were like, no, because more people can see them by being in London, and also we don't think that you're going to look after them properly. I don't know if that's specifically for the Corinthian marbles, but I know that's for some of the artifacts where people have asked for things back, and the British Museum have been like, no, because we know how to look after it. And it's a bit like, yeah, but if it's that country's thing, then is it not down to them to like look after it however they want? And if it's not the right way, then that's their own fault. Like, let them sink or swim on their own, sort of thing. And also, if you think that they're not going to look after it, then why don't you create a program to then like assist them in looking after it and saying, yeah, we'll give it back, but we're going to come over and we're going to like teach you how to do it. But I feel like that's also a bit patronizing. I don't know. So obviously I feel privileged that I am able to see these things because they are in my home country. But I also do kind of feel like you should kind of give them back if people ask for them. I don't know. It's a difficult one because obviously, yeah, I want to be able to see things, but I also want fairness. That's my little 2 cents. Anyway, so that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe as always. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.